we've been having a very, very rocky road these past couple I want to say the past couple of months. Uh, we didn't have a problem with the PC. We got that straightened out. Personal life and stuff like that. It's one thing after another. So, Maz, let's go to editor. So, I had to. It's been one thing after another. I kid you not. Uh, it's been one thing after another, and we have literally been going through so much, with trying to get certain individual things to, you know, get going. So Streamlabs, I had Streamlabs had got uninstalled and all that stuff. So everything went everything went to East Hill and back, man. So that's what I literally been dealing with. So in the course of, let's first get you caught up on what's been going on with let's first get y'all caught up on what's been going on to why I haven't even had a PC. So the PC, my PC is, I put a lot of money that not credited from the mods and stuff like that. This is my own personal money to get my machine this way. I thought I had to need a new motherboard, new processor, and all the whole 9 yards. The RAM was fried. XMP mode is not working ideally, so I had to turn off XMP for AMDs. So I got a whole PC processor and everything like that, still in good shape. All I had to do was turn off XMP. So with that being said, let's continue on. So now we got that together. We took a week to make sure it was optimized, get everything together. Once I got the new PC together, my flagship together, because it's still, give or take, I still got all the hard drives. Couldn't find out that my Samsung hard drive is that I wasn't working is now working, so I got extra storage on top of storage. I had to go switch over from Windows 10 to Windows 11, so that's a problem. That's a pain in the behind. Had to do that. Not saying Windows 11 is bad, but Windows, just swapping the whole process when I was already set up so well on 10, it just, problematic. To continue forward, we got it set up, did some testing, ran some games, stuff like that. In the middle of all that, I got back into Star Citizen. Invictus Week came in, and that Invictus, I wasn't so fond of that Invictus Week. There really wasn't a lot going on with that Invictus Week. I mean, I don't even think I seen that many people around, but the free fly was here. It's a lot of new stuff going on for Invictus that after Invictus that I'm waiting for. I joined the org and all that, the whole 9 yards. In the meantime, with that going, 150 released, and 150 released, and it broke a lot of stuff. So we was at first trying to figure out how to get the steering wheel in the truck. We got the steering wheel in the truck, but all the animations is off. So I'm left with a problematic solution. Uh, got one of the wipers working, and it's still I had to figure out how to get the dual wipers going and stuff like that. So got the wipers going and stuff like that. Uh, one wiper got the steering wheel in, but all of the uh all of the animations is off, which is a problem. So I got two options. I can either clear out the animations, re-import it, whatever, or I have to start over. For the most part, that is the only thing that's really holding this truck up from being ready. The glass plane, get that in. So you have rain data, whatnot. We got the stairwell in. We just got to get his animations and stuff right. Uh, Once I get my modeler squared away, I'm gonna send him the body so he can make me some better side panels in more detail. Who? What else? Um, that's about it. I'm gonna redo some things on the lights. Like I said, I'm gonna do a soft alpha. I'm not gonna say alpha, a beta release. To select individuals. We still got a lot of things to do to this truck, but not too much to where it's holding up release. So with that being said, uh, we still got. I gotta do the rebake. I gotta do the skin. Oh shit, that's another thing I gotta do. So once I do the skinning and stuff like that, once I do the skinning and things like that, I gotta do the template. And they had a UV template, but again, UV templates are so different as a model than they are when you're trying to put them out for the truck, for the public to do their scanning and stuff. There's a few more things that I gotta do with this truck. I really gotta set the set the fifth wheel as well. So other than that, that is the issues that I'm having with the Pete. We got fixed one problem, the steering wheel, and lost 50 other different problems. Uh, the whole UV templates, I have to redo the templates and stuff like that. It's not sizing up the way I want. But once I get it sized up, get it on wax, we'll be good to go. So what we can do today, oh, what we can do today is try to figure out what the hell is going on with animations. So if we look in here, the animations, you see the animations are here. But if you put it in game, the windows are lower and all the other stuff. Another thing that I want to do is I want to make new window panes. These are just flat, you know, they really not intrusive enough. So what I'm gonna do, and big shout out to my new Star Citizen organization, BSI. Them guys is the reason why I'm back amped up about uh I'm back amped up about okay, for the beta testing, I am going to, because the guys that's been, you know, I've been a lot of guys that's been supporting me with the projects on Patreon. So I'm definitely gonna get to them first. Stuff like that. Definitely gonna get to them first because hell, those guys are the reason why I'm able to, you know, keep this stuff going. A lot of they, support has gotten me through the weeks of work and stuff like that, so I can get home and do all this stuff. So yes, the beta's definitely going out to the Patreon members, but members who wanted to follow me but just didn't have the funds to, or wanted to support me just to have the funds to, has been genuine with me over the years. I'm definitely gonna look out for them as well. So don't get it twisted. I'm looking out for everybody. I'm looking at everybody. Uh, it's not too many people that are gonna go by unnoticed. I notice people, and I know who the people are. When the beta test comes out, from the person who's been sub with me the longest to the person that subbed with me the least. Those who I'm going to go through first. When I get to that list, if new people didn't join, they just go to the bottom of that list. So basically, they jump over everybody else who been, oh man, let me do beta testing with you. I got to take care of my Patreon members. They've been more than patient. I still got a trailer I have to figure out why they giving me problems, because that trailer, the only reason why this truck is going payware is because of the partnership I have with Steve. The trailer I'm doing is going straight to Patreon, and it's going to be updated thoroughly and stuff like that. Uh, the I got another trailer that's going to Patreon. I have a truck going to Patreon. I got some SES stuff I'm doing on Patreon. But this truck, because of the partnership I have with Steve, I can't just, I have to go straight up and sell and stuff like that, so everything be cool. So that is the ideal. That's what's going on with that. So to my Patreon members, I appreciate y'all patience, understanding that I've been having a hard time, with stuff going on at home and stuff like that, work, and trucking is just really not intrusive like that for me for the past year. But things are getting better, even in this hard, and that's a big pill to say in this kind of economy. But things are getting better. So, uh, again, big shout out to my organization of Star Citizen, Black Star Initiative, for they went and got American Truck Simulator because it was on sale, so they wanted to try it. They came and looked at me like, "Hey, you been doing stuff for American Truck Simulator, huh? You've been playing." I'm like, "Man, I've been playing, I've been modding, I've been testing, I've been doing all kind of stuff for years on end." So it ain't about how much you can put out. It's about how long you can last. With John Reuter ramping up on his 389 and all the trucks he doing, you got everybody that's still on the rolling bandwagon. You got Doms that's still trying to hang in there. You got Pistols still trying to be in there. This is just another 389 that's coming to the market. The thing is, if I rush it just trying to compete with those guys, I'm not going to stand a chance. Those guys have been having their projects out here a long time. But if I go over here and do things that a lot of people ask for, hey man, I think you can do this. Well, let me see if it's in my power to do it. And if it's in my power to do it, I'm gonna do it. You know, and it takes time, especially when I'm a everyday working man, everyday working Joe. It takes time to do that. I have to really take my time and execute on certain ideas and things like that, making sure that things line up as normal. Get rid of all the error codes. I think the main error code I got right now is UV, which is no big deal. UV is just because the template is not there yet, and I don't have a mapping. So once we get this animation fixed, the main ordeal is trying to get this animation fixed. And once I get this animation fixed, I promise you guys that it's downhill selling from there. What I'm oh, what I'm gonna try to do next is person to selected. So why is it not going to the middle of them? Weird, but whatever. So what I'm gonna do now is add some panes and really try to shape it with the window of the truck. Now I've been MIA out of Blender, so I might be a little rusty, but this is where I preach about repetition, repetition, repetition. Do your repetitions on things over and over. As much as my teacher, Jeff from Half Fast Gaming, have taught me stuff, it shouldn't be his responsibility for me to get it. He can't teach me forever. I have to learn how to do this stuff autonomously to where the fact of I can be able to, oh, I can go in, I know what to do. And that's why I haven't rushed this project. Let alone I shouldn't even come out with this project at all already because I feel like I'm not ready to, because I can't go in here and finish the truck off as fast as I want no more. Y'all guys know that has been following me that my whole goal, I started this truck in October, November, right after Lone Star. And my goal was to get it in game by before the first of the year. We actually pulled that off, and big kudos. Even though it was out of whack, out of place, but we pulled it off. Everything from there was just a fix. So, enough talking. Let's get in with the mesh. We need a plane. Wait a minute. Go back. We're not in yet. So, what I want to do now on the process of fixing the animations, I want to global rotate on the x-axis. Nope. Rotate x, no, y. 90. And since these windows are going, I'm gonna change this into a different color because I can't see the shape and size that I need. Well, we don't only need these, so take these off. What I need is a truck. Now I want to rotate it on the z-axis just ever so slightly. Rotate on the z-axis again. Then I'm gonna move it. We gotta rotate on the z-axis again. Basically what I'm doing is lining it up with that door. Now what I'm gonna do now is scale it to size. And then I'm gonna scale it here. The back side is good. We're gonna take this one and we're gonna push that out to like over here. Okay, we still gotta do a little rotate. There we go. Now I need to bring in the interior and where everything is gonna be. That is how I want to do this window. Gonna rotate Z, do a little bit more. Check the outside. Rotate Z. Rotate Z. No, really just taking your time and just trying to line up everything. Rotate Z. Now, once I've done that, I will take these and scale it down just ever so softly. We need just the top, and we need, oh, no, sorry, we need ever so slightly. We're gonna have to rotate back just a little bit. There we go. So now, before I start making the curves, I want to, what I'm going to do is extrude. Now that give me a room for a dual pane type of deal. And now I need to select just this curve, and then I want to beautiful, ain't it? No, we let the Bezier curve do the job for us. And now that is done. Let's go over here. This was going to be a little bit more challenging because of the shape. I might want to back it up just a touch. What do we do with this curve? It's too curved for the window. We run the shape. And the shape, we can shape it without touching it. Voila. So we now have a more beautiful window, but it's not over yet. Before, we don't have to do the other side, we're just gonna mirror it over. What we're gonna do now, and I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna turn off the truck. We don't need it no more. And what we're gonna do now is check our normals. That's what we need to do. One, check our faces, I'm sorry. Let's check our faces, and we're gonna go to here, face orientation. Why is it not showing face orientation? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, the face orientation is not showing like it used to. Well, let's. This is not a ATS problem. This is a Blender problem. And it looks like it's a normal problem on Reddit. Now I'm trying to figure out the blender issue. Alright, this should be Alt in. No, I said Alt in. Flip. That's not it. That's not it. Okay, this thing's still giving issues. Oh my God. Oh, I see like Blake is being an asshole with me right now. This is a pain in the ass. Oh God, what the hell going on? Okay, I don't know what's going on, but it's showing for that. Let's try adding material on it then. Uh, so we need to put this. Oh, let's mirror it first. Let's do that. We're gonna Control A, apply all transforms, and then we're gonna press. Is it raining? Yep. Rule number one: when it always rains, gotta go onto the offensive and control save every 2 seconds. This is Texas. You will lose your progress. So we got new glass planes, a little water, a little thicker. So what I'm going to end up doing now is I need to take this bone and give it to this plane. So we're going to go to this, going to add it in animations. Add this in armature. Call this piece. So this can go we're gonna call this piece 5. Piece, no, what the hell? There we go, it changed. So now we're gonna take this piece 5. And we're gonna give it an armature. So now we're gonna set. Did I set that? Make sure I set it. Aside. Can't never go wrong with setting it more than one time. I'm gonna hit this armature right here. I'm gonna go to pose mode and I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna bring up the truck so I know I got the right thing. So pose mode and this left window animation. G up. See, that's why I say it was always good to check. Because I didn't have X-ray mode on. We have to go back. Go to object mode. Come back here. So, A. So, there we go. And this goes to assign to the left window. We're gonna go here, assign to the right window. All right, now we can go back into pose mode. Get out of there, go back into pose mode. Now we got a window up and down. Then we can come back over here, select this one, G up and down. So, yay! Got the animations without calling Jeff. Still not over though. What we need to do is we need to set the keyframes to the bones. So now what we're gonna have to do now is go here, bone. So I'm trying to figure out now the wipers. We'll open up an SCS file, see how they do it, but right now this is good enough. What you mean right window don't exist? Why it won't be exported? What you mean it don't exist? I gotta figure out this shit. And this is just part of everything. Why I take a good break, cause once I get back in it, you know, just it's just an everyday thing, man. Right window animation. Let's go back. Go back into armature. Make sure this is set. Assigned. Now we go into armature. Right window animation. Pose mode. Okay, it's there. Like, what the hell? That might be the problem. Back in object mode. And we're going to export again. Okay, that fixed the problem. So let's hope that the windows are set back up now. And we're gonna pack. And y'all already know the deal when it comes to packing. You let this black window run. If you don't, you will have a bad day. Simple. So guys, please don't get it twisted. I am hard at work. Uh, you know, we like to run tackle. We tackle on one object at a time, one problem at a time. Yes, I started the extreme trailers. We had an issue. I've addressed this in the past about the sub modder, not the sub modeler, so not the main modeler, the sub modeler that the modeler used to get that job done. He tried to outsource my trailer to other people. Now my modeler, he is a fantastic modeler. He is patient. He is my main modeler. So he is patient. He's been through the whole mainframe and stuff like that while me addressing these common issues. I cannot appreciate him enough for the understanding of real life. Just like it's bad on his end, it's bad on my end. He still has the trailer. I still have trying to gather the money for the Brent Lowboy. Uh, with that being said, I pretty much do this for. Yes, I know Blender trigger high disk usage. It used to say high CPU usage. You don't say that no more. But again, don't touch nothing. I don't even touch that. Norton needs to come off my computer anyway. And that's what I was afraid of. So when you get errors like that and it don't close, normally it's supposed to close. Don't close it when you get an error. Scroll back up until you find the error. Gonna show its ugly face. Oh, okay. So press enter. I know what the problem is. So what I didn't do is in the conversions, we're gonna go Blender modding. We're gonna go Blender work 389, vehicle, truck, Phantom 39, interior. So what I didn't do is I didn't do away with the old speedometer. So we're gonna delete that. Export again. Go clean. Pack mod. So it can go so many different ways. It just you really just gotta know what you read and know what you gotta go look for to fix your problems. A lot of people they'll try to export and they'll run to that and they'll try to crash the whole blender because they didn't know what to do. That black window. Once that black window comes up, you can't do nothing with that black window up. If it give you an error, press enter. If you don't know how to find it, if you can find it, scroll up, find what their issue is. It then still press enter. You cannot touch Blender while that black box is open. If you do, you're gonna crash it. Bada bing, bada boom. Fix the problem. You gotta wait on Blender. Packing done. So now what I'm gonna do, Control S save. It's a lot to save. It's a lot to save. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back here, Blender work. Documents. So with the new Windows 11, I mean it's more efficient to say the least, but pace. That might have been my problem. I think I was pasting in the old documents folder. So what I'm gonna do now is go back. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it to my quick access, and mods go all the way at the top that way. We don't have an issue with that. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go test. Now I messed up my. And now I want to see if it's working. Today, we're going to be tackling, I'm dedicating my time back to American Truck Simulator to get it right for you guys. Y'all guys have been so patient and, you know, so understanding. We don't need that. We don't need that. Oh, that's a beautiful truck. John Reuter, boy. So what I'm gonna do is abandon this load because I need the daylight, and if I jump time, it's gonna make me lose that load. I forgot what the set time. Oh, normally everything be in my. Okay. Zero nine. So the animations are still off, but the windows are in better than before. So Let's try that. So so pretty much this is basically the issue that I'm having, just well, that's semi fixed the problem. So So basically, I just gotta keep lining it up. So I need to go left. I gotta go left. Then so basically, 150 dropped it out of perspective to my dis- discussion. I mean, I who knows? All I know is I have to realign it. That's the job. That's the job I have to do. Uh, y'all know me. I always try to go live and let y'all know my work. Show y'all my work. If y'all been watching since the beginning of time, you should know that I have been doing this work with the most elegant way possible of doing that. You know, basically showing my work, showing y'all that this is authentic. It's not copied. Everything I've been doing is straight up without no copiness or anything like that. So that's just what it is. Waiting on Blender. So we have some kind of resolve here. We finally got some kind of resolve to the issue of the problems that we've been having since what 150. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if the steering wheel knocked it off. I don't know, and really not going to go back and forth with. Really not going to go back and forth with it. I'm not the dev of the game, so whatever changes they have to do as modders, we have to go by that standpoint of what they have set in stone for us to go and you know, figure out what they've done. I mean, granted, no shit, I know that. Granted, that is part of the game. All I can do is just keep trying, just keep lining up, keep, going back and forth. I wish animations had their own notes, but they don't. So all I can do is just go forward and see how to apply it. I think it's a little bit too, I don't know, I gotta remember. So, oh my God, I wish you'd stop asking me that. A little too far up, don't you think? I'm gonna have to go forward and up. The steering wheel gonna have to come up drastically. But So well, the windows look a hell of a lot better. I like the tint on it though. Look at that glass. Let's take a picture. That way I got some kind of gauge. We're gonna open up another folder. Go to mod, Truck Simulator, screenshots. That way we know our gauge. So I'm gonna put this to the side, and that can be cool. That can be good right there. Where is it? So now what we gotta do now is just keep lining up, even though it don't want to line up. So using the truck is pointless because, I mean, hey, it's just what it is. So we need to go left ever so slightly. G, X, slightly. Then G, Z. We need to go down a good few ticks. Then I need to go to the left. And then G, Y. Oh, one, two, go back. Messed up. I messed up. We moved the armature, not the animation node. So we need to go G, Z, down a few ticks. G, DX slightly to the left. GY come up a good little minute. Hit animations, export. And this is just a repetitive process until we get it right, because I don't know what happened. I know if I change the interior node or where, because the problem is this: the interior is lining up. Once I export and re-import the animation, it's gonna line up. But I don't know what knocked it off. 150 to hit release is part of the game. I have to line it up ever so like I'm doing now. It's a job that's real petty, but it has to be done. And with that being said, I have to just get on it and do my work. That's just what it is. So that being said, we're making progress. We got a steering wheel now. We have all kind of things now. So we're just gonna keep going and keep trying and keep going forward and making this progress. I mean, I was supposed to go to the gym today because I really wanted to get my workout in, but it seems like that's not gonna happen. It is what it is. So I just noticed something. Moving it, it's really not doing nothing but making it worse. I don't think I scaled the interior. Cause you look at this window, that window is over the controls. But you look at that window, it's in the cab. If I move that back, this one's gonna be further in. Hell, my pedal's not even in the truck no more. So guys, this is what I'm gonna do. I think it's obvious that something's not right. Yeah, hmm. So what I'm gonna do is this. I am going to delete. But first, before I delete that, I want to create a backup. New folder. Backup. Always back up your work. Oh, nope. All right. I already had a backup folder here. So I want to take this. I want to copy it there. All right. So we got a backup. And what I'm about to do is take all these, delete. While that's deleting, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. All that's gotta get deleted. I think I know the problem. Be back. So while that's running, let's set this back towards the animation node. First to select it. What in the fuck just happened? I feel like we gotta shut this thing down. And then get on top of this, somebody shut everything down. I appreciate y'all.